Hello students, welcome to topperseducation.com. In this video, we are going to discuss trigonometry chapter in 10th class, and the today topic is trigonometric ratios of some specific angles, introduction part. Before exercise 2, and now up to now we have seen the trigonometric ratios, and now we will see same the trigonometric ratios with some specific angles, how to find them. Now here we have already known about isosceles right angle triangle and right angle triangle with angles 30 degrees, 60 degrees and 90 degrees, and now can we find sin 30 or tan 60 and cos 45 etc. with the help of these triangles? These are the question. Yes, we can find. Let us see how to find all those. And here is sin 0 and cos 0 exist. Let us see, all these questions should be answered here. And now see the trigonometric ratios of 45 degrees. That is trigonometric ratios of 45 degrees, and in this, in an isosceles right angle triangle ABC, and it is right angled at B, let us draw a triangle. This is a triangle A, B and C. It is right angled at B, and here is the angle 45, because now we are finding the trigonometric ratios of 45 degrees, and here angle A and angle C is equals to 45 degrees, because here angle B is right angle triangle. And now here let us assume the length of BC and AB equals to A. BC, AB, their lengths are A, let us assume. Now by Pythagoras theorem we know that AC square equals to AB square plus BC square, that is hypotenuse square equals to side square plus side square. Here AB and BC is A, that is A square plus A square, that is 2A square, and from this AC is nothing but A root 2, and now therefore AC is root 2, and now by using these definitions of trigonometric ratios we can find. Now sin 45, let us see. Sin 45 equals to opposite side by hypotenuse, length of opposite side by hypotenuse, that is BC by AC is hypotenuse here. So here A by A root 2, BC is nothing but A and AC is nothing but A root 2. This A and A get cancelled, 1 by root 2. And similarly now cos 45 is adjacent by hypotenuse, that equals to AB by AC. AB is nothing but A and AC is A root 2, and this also 1 by root 2. And now tan 45 is opposite by adjacent, that is A by A, that equals to 1, and tan 45 equals to 1, and like this you can determine the values of cosecant 45, secant 45 and cot 45 values also. And now let us see the trigonometric ratios of 30 degrees and 60 degrees. And 60. Let us draw the triangle, that is here it is the triangle A, B, C and T. Here it is two right angle triangles. Here is 60 degrees, here is also 60 and here is 30. And now here is right angle, that is 90 degrees. And now let us calculate the trigonometric ratios of 30 and 60 degrees. Here, in order to calculate them, we should take an equilateral triangle. Here is the triangle and we should draw the perpendicular line which can divide the triangle into two equal right angle triangles. This is the triangle and here it is having the angles of 30 degrees, 60 degrees and 90 degrees each. This also, here is 60 and here is 30 and again here 90. And now here consider an equilateral triangle ABC. Here since each angle is 60 degrees, it is 60, 60 and these two 60 and it is an equilateral triangle. And now we have angle A is equals to angle B equals to angle C equals to 60 degrees and the sides of equilateral triangle is, here is the sides AB, BC and CA. It is nothing but 2A because equilateral triangle all sides are equal. And now we have already drawn a perpendicular line AD from vertex A to BC. It is shown in this figure. And now here this perpendicular bisector, that is AD, is bisector angle, that is angle bisector of A and bisector of side C, BC. Here AD is the angle bisector of A and bisector of side BC. And now here since here point D divides into two equal halves, that is here we know that the length of the BC is 2A and now D is divided into two equal parts, that is BD is equals to half BC, that is 2A by 2 and A units. And now by using Pythagoras theorem, here we have the lengths of sides, that is AB equals to 2A, BC equals to 2A and CA equals to 2A. And here this BC is divided into two parts, BD equals to A and CD equals to A again. And now by Pythagoras theorem, this is first triangle, AD square equals to AB square minus BD square. From this 2A whole square minus A square equals to 3A square. That is, therefore AD equals to A root 3. Now we found AD and from these values, now let us find the trigonometric ratios of sin 60, cos 60 and tan 60. Here we know the AD value we got is a root 3, and from this sin 60 is AD by AB. AB is nothing but 2A. A root 3 by 2A, that equals to root 3 by 2. And similarly for cos 60, BD by AB, that equals to A by 2A. BD is nothing but A, that is 1 by 2. And similarly tan 60 is root 3. And like this, with the formulas from this, we can find the other trigonometric ratios, that is reciprocals, cosecant 60, cot 60 and secant 60. And now let us see the trigonometric ratios for 0 degrees and 90 degrees. And now, up to now, we have discussed the trigonometric ratios of 30 degrees, 45 degrees and 60 degrees. Now let us determine the trigonometric ratios of 0 degrees and 90 degrees. And here, suppose let us take a line segment, that is AC. Here it is the line segment AC of length R. And now it is making an acute angle with ray AB. Here is B. Let us draw the line here. And here the height of the C from BC. Here we have three sides, that is AC with length R and AB, and height of B from C is BC. And now here when AC leans, that is AC is more than AB, so that the angle made by it is decreases. Then what happens to length BC and AB? Here from this figure we have AC of length R, and according to here, if AC is greater than AB, then the angle will be decreases. Then what happens to the lengths of AB and BC if this angle decreases? Let us, here as the angle A decreases, the height C from AB will also decreases, and foot B is shifted from B to B1, and B2 gradually with an angle becomes 0. Now let us see that figure, that is here it is the triangle A, B. First here AC is the ray of here B, and if the angle of A decreases, then it will become like this. Here it is B1, here is C and C. It is the step 1. And the another step is, here as the angle goes on decreasing, then at some time the angle will become 0 degrees. And now the height will also become 0, and the adjacent side will be equal to here AC. Now let us see another figure. A, C, B, and decreased B2, and gradually it will becomes to 0 degrees. Now from this let us look at the trigonometric ratios, that is sin A from this triangle, sin A is nothing but opposite side by hypotenuse, that is BC by AC. And similarly, cos A is AB by AC. And then if A is 0 degrees, if A is 0, then BC also 0. And AC equals to AB equals to R we have. Here the AC length is R. So from this, sin 0 equals to 0 by R. That is BC is 0 and AC is R. That equals to 0. Similarly, cos 0 is, that is cos 0 equals to AB by AC. AB by AC is nothing but R by R. That equals to 1. And now we know that sin A by cos A equals to tan A. That is 0 by 1. That equals to 0. So tan 0 equal to 0. And by using this, you can find the cosecant, cot and secant 0 values also. And now let us see for 90 degrees. Let us see what happens when the angle made by AC ray with AB increases. And by using these values, you can find the secant, cosecant and cot 0 values. And now let us see for 90 degrees. Let us see what happens when angle made by AC ray with AB increases. Up to now we have seen the decreasing ray. Now let us see the increasing. Let us draw the triangle, that is here. It is angle A, B and C. And now if the angle of A increases, then we will get X and Y. It is the first step. Here, when angle A increases, the height of the ray also increases and the foot perpendicular shifts from B to X and X to Y and so on. In other words, now we can say that the height BC will be increases gradually with the different angles changing. And now the angle C gets continuous increment, and at one stage the angle will be reached to 90 degrees, and this is the 90 degrees angle. And now when the angle becomes 90, then the base would become 0 and the height will be increases and it would be equal to AC ray. That is AC ray length, we know that already AC length is R. And now let us find the trigonometric ratios from the lengths. That is trigonometric ratios now we know that sin A equals to BC by AC and cos A equals to AB by AC. If angle A is 90 degrees, then I said that if angle A 90 degrees, then the base, that is AB, is 0 and AC is equals to its length r. So sin 90 equals to BC by AC, that is r by r equals to 1, and similarly cos 90 is 0 by r, that equals to 0. And this is about the trigonometric ratios of sine, cos, tan, cot, secant and cosecant with the specific angles, that is 0 degrees, 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees and 90 degrees. And from these all trigonometric ratios, now I will show the one of the table, and if you keep that trigonometric table in mind, you never forget about the trigonometry. Now let us see the table which I have discussed above. Now table. And now here angle A 0 degrees, 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees and 90 degrees. And now sin A, cos A, tan A, cot A, secant A and cosecant A. And now we know that sin 0 is 0 and sin 30 1 by 2, sin 45 1 by root 2, sin 60 root 3 by 2 and sin 90 is 1. Similarly cos A, that is cos 0 1 root 3 by 2, and it is just reverse backwards, and 1 by root 2, 1 by 2 and 0. And now tan A is sin A by cos A, 0 divided by 1, that is 0, 1 by root 3, 1 root 3, and tan 90 is not defined. And now cot A, that is cot 0 is nothing but 1 by tan 0, that is 1 by tan 0 means 1 by 0 is not defined. And cot 30 is root 3, 1, 1 by root 3, 0, reciprocal of tan. Now secant A is nothing but reciprocal of cos. 1 by 1 is 1, 2 by root 3, root 2, 1 by 2, reciprocal 2, and 1 by 0 is not defined again. And finally cosecant A, that is cosecant 0 is not defined, and cosecant 30 is 2, cosecant 45 root 2, and cosecant 60 2 by root 3, and cosecant 90 is 1. And everyone should compulsory understood this table in mind, and this is about the how to find the trigonometric ratios of specific angles. In the next video we will discuss some of the examples based on these trigonometric ratios of specific angles. Thank you for watching the video. If you like the video, please like it, share it, and don't forget to subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon to get the channel notifications.